stretching for a good 5 seconds each way.
What's up, Bethany?
She tried to hide as much as she could.
I was like, is she sleeping or is she moving?
Like, I want to be. This room is like 10 by 10, and she's trying to nap.
I'm not even.
And last thing we'll do 5 to 10 push-ups. I'll start from the top. Gary, are you having poker withdrawals?
Yes, definitely.
Bet you are.
Saving a lot of money though.
Yeah, right. It's like a part-time job for you.
I was on a losing streak.
Were you?
Yeah,
You were on a winning streak there for a while.
yeah, it kind of comes and goes.
Yeah, it does. Especially with those games when you're playing high-low and you get chasing one or the other long enough, and
Yeah, for sure.
Gary's government check has got to reimburse his poker winnings.
Yeah, there you go.
he's a shark. He took all my money. He's gonna take out a loan after leaving his house. Randall, what's for breakfast?
Oatmeal, scoop of peanut butter, and a protein shake. And I amp my, I've been doing like vitamin C and some vitamin D and
What do you get for that?
what do you, oh, I just went to Vita, what's the one in town here? Vita Shop?
Like,
Yeah.
wait, oh yeah. Yeah, vitamin.
I think I got a big jug of vitamin C, 300 count for, gosh, maybe $15, somewhere around there.
Tablets or what?
Say it again.
Like chewable or?
No, just capsules, yep. Keeping the old immune system strong.
No.
James, I'm surprised you can still talk after yesterday.
I know. I actually thought my voice was going fast yesterday. I'm surprised I didn't wake up and.
What was up with that? Just random?
Well, I was screaming for 45 minutes.
Yeah, but
It was just like at the top of my lungs forever.
yeah.
Next time I'm gonna bring you a megaphone.
Also, I was gonna look for a microphone plugged into that speaker. And I'm like, no, that's gonna sound really dumb. I actually wish I would have. But it's not like I was gonna stand by that and talking that the whole time. So
Right.
All right, grab a quick drink after you guys are all warmed up. While you guys do that, I'll show you what we got. First thing we got, same thing as last week actually. We're gonna do that single kettlebell chest press. We're holding it right here and coming straight up, okay? We did this last week. Oh, just like this. Okay, it's for time, so it's as many reps as possible. Get as many reps as you can. Obviously, it's gonna be a little lighter than you're used to bench pressing with or whatever, but you get as many as you can. We're gonna go for 40 seconds, so it's a little bit longer. Then from there, we're going bent over row. With this, feet out nice and wide, you're gonna have to get a lot of distance with this. We're bending over, and then we're lifting straight up, okay? You might have to kind of adjust your feet a little bit to go extra wide here, okay? And then we're coming straight up. When you do this, I really want you to focus on driving with your elbows back and squeezing your back and your shoulder blades together. Okay? That's tough if you get the right. If you don't get your feet wide enough, you're gonna have too much slack and you're not gonna be able to do it. Okay. So here you got a pretty long band there.
Yeah, I'm trying different ones here.
Yeah.
You're figuring this stand.
Yeah, if not, yeah. Probably a little bit wider. Yep. There you go. And you could probably even have some slack in the middle and just stand by the handles. Like you can have, that way you don't have to stand as wide, okay? You have some slack in the middle, okay? You just have to kind of play with it and find your sweet spot. So, all right, first thing, chest press for 40 seconds.
Hey, if they have dumbbells, James, do they do like champagnes or?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Gary, so I would hold yours together, okay? And just like this. Perfect. Yep. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. As many as possible. Core tight, obviously. Breathe in. As many reps. Keep for about 1 per second if you can, and keep that pace. 15 seconds. Come on. Five. Time. Good work. All right. Like I said, you might have to kind of play around with this a little bit. Okay. Have some slack in the middle. Step as close to the handles as you can. Okay. And then we're bending over. Pull back. 12. Those will be really challenging if you get a good or the right width on it. Aloysius, how's it work with that kind of band? Is it okay?
Yeah, I'm getting into the bag, so it should be fine.
Great news. All right, round 2. Get back into the chest press.
Oof.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Consistent breathing. And shoot for 1 per second if you can. "15 seconds yet." Whew. I got hard quick. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Oh, that set was significantly harder.
I was gonna give you a hard time for using a white, but I take it back.
You have a blue.
Yeah, I have blue and I have reds, and I was like, red's gonna be way too light.
Blue would be like, I don't know if I would move blue at the end of
Yeah, I got pretty slow there.
that. All right. I turned it off. I gotta take my hands a little bit wider with this one. Let's go, Christy. Good, Heather. You already feel that?
Yep.
Good, good. It's round 3. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. As many reps as possible. Last one. Good. Everyone looks good, guys. Nice, Jordan. Come on, keep going. As you get tough here, grind through these hard ones. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Rest. That was hard. That was a lot harder. All right, one more band row here. Again, if you need to have some slack in the middle here, it doesn't have to be tight between your feet. Good, guys. Everyone looks perfect. 12 of them. Hey, grab a drink after that. We're good. Yeah.
Space too. I'm not positive when I see you yesterday. Another son, I think we're
I see. All right. Next thing we got. I'm just gonna switch this around a little bit. We're gonna do a kneeling upright row. So you're gonna be on your knees and up. Okay. So from your knees, we're doing this. And then from there, we're gonna do a side dip. Okay. Cowbell straight. Really focus on a really, really good stretch in here. Core tight the whole time. So we'll do 12 upright rows. We'll go 12 to 15, depending on if you don't have a heavy enough weight. But being on your knees should help that, because we can't balance with it at all. Okay, so I'll put this down. All right, here we go. 12 to 15 of them. Core tight. If you have a weight that's not quite heavy enough, get to the top, squeeze for about a half second if you can. Good. How's that feel, Gary, with just a dumbbell?
A little weird to hang on to, but
Yeah, I bet. You can hold both of them if you want. If it's not too much weight, you can hold both of them and come here. Let's do that.
And for
Yeah.
Gary, he may not need to get on his knees if
Yeah, absolutely.
crushing those knees too.
yeah, I got a little pad to help. That helps.
If it does cause you discomfort, stand for sure. Just focus on not bouncing at all. And then from there, side bends. So 12 on each side. Big stretch, big squeeze. Again, if you have a weight that isn't very challenging, take it to 15 reps. But again, each rep, make sure you're in really good range. Stand tall at the top. All right, back to the top. Delicious, what kettlebell you got? Is that yellow or
And the
white?
white one, the white ones, yeah.
Perfect. Same one as me. This was tough. Really focus on not swinging at all. Okay, none of this right here. Okay, keep that core as tight as possible. When we get to the top, I almost kind of peel it back a little bit and get an extra little squeeze in my upper traps. Okay, focus on that. Lead with the elbows. Perfect. That white's enough, Jordan, huh? Good, delicious. Thing's heavy, isn't it?
It is, yeah, right weight.
All right. Side dips, 12 each way. Do a good stretch and then squeeze it. Okay? Good stretch, squeeze that side. You don't have to. I like having my hand up here. I feel like I open up my side more. I do or not. It helps me focus on that area. Good, Chrissy. That's perfect. I'm sore from those. That's perfect, Gary. Last set here. Yeah, Gary, you can do your standing for sure. That's perfect, Chrissy. Good job. Perfect. That's good. What is that, red? That's good. Good job, Gary. That's perfect. Leading with those elbows. Good. Good. All right, one last side bend here. Good stretch. And a good squeeze. Stretch, squeeze. Grab a drink after that. Oh, take a little breather. How's week 2 at home? Have you adapted? It's like week
Me?
3 for you.
3.
3. How is it?
I won't do this if I don't have to.
Yeah. Not at all?
Pardon me?
Are you getting outside any fresh air at all?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I went on more walks this week than I have in the last 2 years.
2 walks.
It's just 2 walks. Yeah.
Both.
I was gonna say, I'm sure Bethany loves that until she said you only did 2, so twice as many as last time.
Yeah, actually, I beat his record for the last year and a half, which was.
She's just,
I am loving it.
thank God she's pretty, you know?
Yeah.
Here's what we got. Shoulder press with 1 kettlebell. Okay? Let me adjust this so you guys can see. One kettlebell, straight up. Core tight, 12 to 15, depending on what kind of weight you have. Then we're gonna grab the bands. We're doing band curls, as many reps for 40 seconds. And then we're gonna do a kettlebell plank pass through, okay? I probably have too much weight for that, actually. I'm gonna have to figure something out. Okay, we're right here. Okay, 8 each way with that. So 12 to 15 presses, 40 seconds band curl. So we'll all do that one together. And then we'll do 8 on each side, okay?
Will it work to do these presses for my knees?
What's that?
Will it work to do these presses for my knees?
Oh yeah, you're kind of right in between weight.
Well, no, I'm gonna put a hole in the ceiling if I try to stand and do it.
For sure. I will. Gary, I would do both. I would just do both on each side, just like a normal shoulder chest press. That would be ideal. Unfortunately, it's not feasible for everyone. So. This room is just too small. That core tight. Woo, duh. And grab the bands. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, guys. 40 seconds. As many reps as possible. That's too heavy for me. That's the pace you want. 20 seconds. Oh, man. Fight through it. 10 seconds. I know it burns. Whew. 5 seconds. Come on. 3. Time. And the swing pass through. Again, I start with it on one side. Keep that plank. No, 8 and 8. Try to stay as stable as possible. I found myself leaning like this. You don't want to get leaning back and forth. You want to try to keep that plank as straight as possible, just like you were holding a regular plank. You're going to end up leaning a little bit. Just try not to. That's perfect, Gary. Like picture perfect. Take a little breather. Whew.
And they're streaming it up.
Huh?
They're streaming it up. What's up the tank?
All right. I'm gonna try. All right, back to square one. Straight up. Be a little tougher this time. Your shoulders are a little gassed. A little harder for your knees, Jordan.
Yeah.
I'm not using the blue for that one.
I don't know. Oh man. All right. New curls here. Are you ready to rock? 3, 2, 1, here we go. As many reps as possible. Get a good squeeze at the top. Delicious. Oh, good, Christy. Here, Heather. Here we go. We're good. Come on. Oh, man. Burns. 11 seconds. Come on, keep working. 5. Time. Oh, man. All right. That's good, Gary. That's perfect. Doing a good job just holding that plank, not rocking back and forth. I just want you the whole time, just think about if you weren't passing that kettlebell or that weight in between you, what would it look like? And you just want that to look like a normal plank. So try to keep the plank as normal as possible. Christy, that's perfect. Just hold that. Because you got 20 seconds yet. Good. Good, Christy. 10 seconds. 5. Time, Christy. Good. Good. I was just saying, Heather, I can't really see it, but I mean, it's great. Aloysius, that's perfect. If anybody wants a tutorial, just go ahead and look at it right now. Shoulders are staying perfect. He's not rocking back and forth. And he's dead. Nice job. One more round. One more. Take it a little bit here. Give yourself about another 30 seconds. Those bicep curls are killing me. Hurts so good. All right. Do it. Last set. Good job, Gary. Thanks for tight. Core super tight here. Got a band. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Twenty seconds. Come on, we're good. 3, 2, 1. Done. Nice job. One more plank pass through. I think it's got a little finisher. All done. Eight and 8 on each side. That's why you guys go. Perfect, Gary. Christy, I saw you on your watch, so I assume you get your time. Good, Melissa. Good, good, good. That's it. Nice job. Grab a drink, everyone. We're done with the kettlebells, done with the bands. We got a little ab blast finisher here. Yeah, it's gonna be. We're doing.
Or Matt, just so you can.
Oh, last thing we got, guys. Oh man, hold on, let's have to use this. It's gonna be 15 seconds of each. Okay. So we're gonna have 15 seconds of crunches. Okay. 15 seconds of right leg over left. Reverse crunches. So point that toe down. And that butt just leaves the ground a little bit, okay? It's just almost pulses, okay? It doesn't come all the way up, it just pulses. And then 15 seconds of the other way, okay? 15-second rest, then back to the top, okay? I don't know if people are at me, but. All right. Set my timer up here. We'll go in 10 seconds. Start with crunches in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're going 4 rounds of this. Little ab blast. Actually, we might go 3 rounds. We'll see. Switch. Right leg over left. That little pulse. Good. 5 seconds. And then we'll go switch and go right into it. Switch. Right into it. Keep pulsing that lower. I want you to feel this one, the lower half of your abs, okay? It's not much of a movement. 3, 2, 1, rest. 15 seconds. It's not much of a movement. You're only moving about 2 inches the whole time. It's just a little pulse. And that should fire up those lower abdomens, okay? Yeah. Crunches. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is working more top half of your abs. Get those shoulders back and then crunch them forward. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Right leg over whichever. Just pulse it. I like to put my toe down, touch the ground, and then just pulse up about 2 to 3 inches. Kind of gives me a reference point, so how far to go. Switch. We'll do 3 rounds of this, guys. Here we go. Stay consistent. Just keep pulsing. I like to try to go at about 1 per second pace here. 2, 1. Rest 15. 1 more of each. Woo. Three, 2, 1. Crunch, guys. Get as many this round as you can. This is our last round. Like I say, yes, I don't just do the exercise to get it done. Really focus on the area that we're trying to target. 3, 2, 1. One leg on top of the other. Pulse. My foot's only leaving the ground about 2 inches here. Just keep pulsing it. Butt leaves the ground. Last one. Here we go. Last 15 seconds. Let's go. Work hard on this last one. Oh, it burns. Come on, 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
I really think we could have done all 5 minutes, James.
No. Heather and I, what's that?